what's going on YouTube? The channel's If Sports Cards. My name is Ian, and in today's video, we are going to cover a topic that I see all the time in the hobby. Should you send your cards in that have factory damage for replacement? My own personal experience, I opened a hobby box of, I think it was 2020 Contenders Optic Football, and my big hit, the autograph, was a Deontay Johnson Optic autograph, and it had a scratch on the card, on the front of the card. So I went on the website, submitted it, and about a year later, I got a CD Lamb Pen Pals, I believe, autograph, which was valued at the time a little bit more than the Deontay Johnson. So, you know, Panini took care of me, but they didn't really replace the exact card that I was looking to get. I've had, like, off the top of my head, like 3 or 4 other times where I had severely damaged cards, whether like a fingernail mark on or something like that, or a print line, and I just decided not to send it in because I didn't think I was going to get the same card back. But like I said, I maybe should have done that. And in today's video, I am going to send in, let me switch it over to here. If you watch my Wife Pack Wars, I pulled this Victor Wembanyama rookie ice, and you know, at first glance it looks great, looks centered, corners look awesome, edges look great, but there's one glaring issue when you turn the card. You guys see it yet? You see it yet? How about right by his hand? You see that print line right across the card there? Yeah, that's not going to grade well with PSA, and you know, it is a factory defect. Initially, I wasn't sure what I was going to do. I could sell it raw and just put on eBay, you know, there's a print line on the card, whatever, and take a hit on it. I don't know what I would get, maybe a couple $100. It's like a $300 to $400 card if you buy them raw. There's also, I'll put a picture, but there's also a print line right through his face. It's harder to see. I try to look to see if I could figure it out, or figure out a way to show you guys here, but it is really hard to see. But anyway, I am going to send this in, and the part of the reason is because Javier on Instagram sent me that he pulled a Bryce Young Kaboom card out of a blaster box. He said it wasn't on camera, so it wasn't going to make the top 10 pulls of the week or month or anything like that, but there was factory damage on the card. You see there, I don't know, it looks like that might be imprinted, but it is some sort of like a print line or something on the card. He sent it in, and 3 days they sent the card back, or sent him a new card in a nice sealed one touch there. And I was shocked. I was like, what? He said he did it all through the app. He wasn't expecting that. I wouldn't have expected that. But my theory is, you know, the bigger the card, the quicker Panini is going to take care of you. That's just, you know, if it's less than $100 card, I don't know. What do you guys have a clip level out there that you would send a card in, or you wouldn't send a card in? But my theory is they're just going to give you some sort of replacement or something if it's not a big card. I'm assuming they're only really reprinting big cards in any sort of quantity. But anyway, I went on their website and I submitted a claim. I'm not working with anyone. If I do end up reaching out to anyone, I'll let you know on the back end of this video, but I am just going to do this as a normal person, not going to try to flaunt that I have 50,000 subscribers. Thank you guys. Anyway, you have to print this piece of paper, which obviously I have right here. Include a copy of the original receipt. I bought this on Target's website, so they send you, I'm not going to show the backside, has addresses and stuff, but it doesn't have dollars or anything on here, but it has, you know, UPC, stuff like that. So I'll be putting that in the package. They say empty wrapper. I assume that means pack, right? I assume that's what that means. And only pack the cards on the, yeah, that's right here. I'm gonna make sure I ship it safely, and I am going to insure this. You better believe it, just in case something happens. I want to make sure it's insured for, you know, a few $100. Write your ticket number on the package. I will do that once I package it up, and I'm gonna ship it right here. But you know, I just want to share my experience with you guys to, you know I get the question all the time, and I don't have a lot of experience myself. You know, with Panini losing some of their licensing and stuff, I thought maybe, no, now is not a great time to send it. But Javier's experience has me thinking otherwise. His card was a little bit bigger than mine, but let's find out what happens. I hope to have a follow-up here for you guys very soon. It'll be in the same video, don't worry, and I'll let you know. But today's date is February 28th. I'll send it out. It'll ship on the 28th or 29th probably, and let's see how long it takes to get something back from Panini. Here we are exactly 2 weeks later after sending this Victor Wembanyama out to Panini. I have this sitting on my doorstep when I got back from work. I have no idea what is inside here. I didn't have any communication with anyone from Panini. I didn't even see if I got an email for this. They just sent something back. So this could be the same exact card. It could be a better version of that card. I have no idea, but we're going to find out today. I'm just happy that I got something quickly. I mean, that's crazy. Here's a note here. Let me just, nothing else in there. Make sure. We do apologize for the inconvenience. There are certain constraints that pertain to each and every card that we produce. Can you guys see that? And unfortunately, we are not always able to replace every card. In the case of your damaged card replacement request, we were unable to replace it for like and are returning the cards back to you. We do apologize that we were unable to repair or replace the items. Below is a list of reasons your card may have been shipped back to you. Thank you for understanding and for your continued support of our products. Condition-sensitive product. There's also a couple other things here. 12 months after the product releases. I didn't know that was something that you wouldn't be able to get a replacement for. I think that's about it. Okay, so I think we have the same exact card in here. It's nice of them to, package everything up all nicely. But unfortunately, condition-sensitive product. So a print line isn't going to get you a replacement card, I don't think. They sent it back in in one of these. It's kind of nice. Yeah, this is the same card. I can tell already just by looking at the right there. So, fortunately, I have the card back in only a couple weeks' time. Unfortunately, they were unwilling to replace due to the print line on the card, which, I understand that's kind of one of the things, a dinged corner, a massively dinged corner, fingernail, stuff like that. Like that was probably obviously not from a machine per se. This was just an error from printing. So I guess that's a little bit different of a case. But I was curious if they would replace that. At least I got a cool one touch out of the deal. It cost me shipping and insurance, but that was my experience with Panini and the card replacement. I will say I'm pleased with the customer service. It was quick. Unfortunately, again, didn't get it replaced, but it was worth a try, and maybe it will help you guys determine whether or not you want to go through the effort of sending your cards in. Just when you do, make sure you insure the package and are able to track it. But that will do it for this video, guys. If you've had an experience that's a bit different than mine, or you were able to get a print line or something like that replaced, please let me know in the comments below. I'm sure, I could send it back and maybe have a completely different experience. Who really knows? But if you guys have not yet subscribed to this channel, be sure to do so. Hit a like on this video, and we will see you in the next one. Until then, be smart, be safe, and be humble. Ian out.